Introducing the Mofos After Dark.
Give him 2 fingers and a fist.
Oh my God. You guys are phenomenal.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
The Mofos After Dark. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know what? Do you want to make some fart jars?
Is that the direction that this room's going?
It's open for business, bro.
I
Business
mean,
is booming. 2-for-1s right now, all day. Let's go.
Just DM Samson.
Yeah.
this is Samson's idea. That's
Yeah,
Rose
here-
infused,
right.
rosemary infused. Let's go.
Yeah, they stay good for about 30 days from what I understand, but there is a full supply warehouse with mason jars and lots of denison.
Damn.
So
you guys offer
imagine
a
if that
30-day
place burned down.
warranty, like where if it runs out before 30
You'd never
days,
be able to
you
smell a
guys-
gas leak.
Yeah, just imagine.
That was good.
Then glass jars?
Yeah, that's the only way to keep the freshness.
Yeah.
yeah, they stay good for about 30 days. So
I feel like it's not very good for mailing, though.
It's a fast flip.
I mean, yeah.
And then you might get the super rare where they might have left a hair in one of them or something.
Oh, dude.
What's the legendary?
Or a dingleberry.
Wait. What's the legendary then?
The dingleberry was
Just a little bit on there, right?
Yeah.
Legendary when it's not just air; it's a little squirt in there
I
too.
was just gonna think that, like a little 1 out of 1.
Oh my
jar.
God. Oh my God. That's so gross.
Like a shark.
A shark jar. Ooh. 1 out of 1 shark jars. Yeah. Well, you
I
can
can
save that.
imagine how
Shark
somebody
jar and
unsuspecting would come into this room and just hear this conversation.
Yeah, it's not good. I got to keep resetting, guys. Mofos After Dark. We have an OnlyFans well, and what does that mean? A collector of bathwater and fart jars and things of that nature. So we're going to talk about that. Is there actually a market for this? And what's the markup? What does it look like? I think we learned earlier, Samson, we got Samson, the OnlyFan whale. Samson, I'd like to introduce you to the community and kind of talk to you personally. I know you're busy back there doing whatever you do on your platform there. Tell us what it's like being OnlyFan whale, a day in the life.
Yeah, so I know you guys are having a great time with this. It's been hilarious, but I just want to say, this is a serious project that I want to, get my opportunity to let you guys all know about. And I'm working with a reality star. Her name is Stephanie Motto. You guys may know her. And our project is Motto Fuel. And so, Stephanie started this project, and over the last 6 months has sold over $280,000 worth of these fart jars.
OnlyFan well sounds like a big market for these fart jars. $280,000.
Where's the white list?
Can I get a scratch and sniff?
Is it a fart list?
Yeah. By the way, guys, I do want to be respectful to our guest. He is a whale on OnlyFans. Samson, how many? I know you are kind of a middleman in this thing. So, what does that look like? I mean, do you guys get orders? Is it a direct order thing? They go to your website, they pick their favorite, their favorite OnlyFans star, and then you do the transaction. What does that look like?
He's sniffing a jar right now. Sorry, guys. He'll be right back in just a sec.
Yeah, so she started off on IG, and she needed some assistance as the business started to take off. And so, I basically just am her distributor and her manager. And in 6 months, like I said, she sold over $280,000 worth of fart jars at $1,000 a piece.
Have you sampled the product, Samson?
No, we have people that take care of that. We have our, R&D department and our QC.
Is this part of your chronic big money idea thing there that you got going on your profile? Like seriously, like you're being for real too. Like, cause I met you in person, and did you have like fart jars on you when I was right around the corner and you didn't even sell none to me?
No, I mean, I have, several businesses. I try to stay in my lane with each one of them. You know what I mean? Yeah,
that's nice. That's nice that you're not pushing your product on everybody. When you do too much push. So does it really? I mean, I'm just really interested because I know that there's some of this stuff going on. I know, it's a common thing. People actually do buy these things. So do you really get people paying $1,000 for a fart jar?
Hell
Yeah, that's
You know,
that's the price point is $1,000 per jar.
And these are her farts, right?
Yes, yes,
well,
every
we
single
don't
one
know
of them.
that for sure.
But do
Well,
Is it
What is-
is it guaranteed though? Needs to be guaranteed, right?
I mean,
does
we
she
are
have
looking
does,
for QC if anybody's interested. I mean,
How did she get the fart in the jar?
You
I
need proof in the
honestly I
pudding.
haven't been there when she actually, does it, so I don't know. I just see
My
the
God.
fart jars sealed and
Ever.
yeah.
she will put up
Yeah,
your
I would want to know
videos?
how the product I'm pushing is being produced.
Yeah, and I do also want to know, like, is that flammable? Is that, in your warehouse? Does it have to be a certain temperature?
What kind of liability
Yeah,
is
we
there?
keep them refrigerated.
How many
Oh,
times can you get high off a jar?
They when they're refrigerated, they have a little better shelf life.
Nice. Okay.
Does she
What's
like
the
set
biggest
it?
market for these? Like what country? Is it the States? Is it? I feel like Germany, maybe.
Yeah, so she's out of the UK. If you just go on the Daily Mail and just look up, Stephanie Motto and fart jars, it'll be one of the first thing that pops
I'm
up.
on my incognito browser now. Nice one, bro.
Hey, do you know if the people who
You're
buy
not
the fart
incognito,
jars,
brother.
you know that if the people who buy the fart jars, if they like save them forever, or do they have a opening and take the
Oh, there's a
whiff?
secondary market for sure.
What kind of repeat customers do you guys have?
Not many. Once you get one, you're satisfied, I guess.
She made like $1.4 million with this thing so far, it says. Oh my goodness, I'm in the wrong
Do you
business.
reckon like the guys just sit there in the chair, like just having bumps of jars like all day long, like, next
I
jar.
want a video
Next.
of the process of it.
Man,
Yeah,
man,
how many thousands? And Samson, guys, just to reset the room, some people are probably pretty disturbed by hearing this. Just so you know, this is Mofos After Dark. I got to tell you, Samson, I think you really need to put together some kind of high level 10-step process on how to be an OnlyFan whale, because it sounds like you're doing very good at it. We have discussed that you got into the business of reselling fart jars for OnlyFan entertainers, and made over $250,000. I mean, that is a big part of this, right? You got to keep them going. You got to keep them producing the jars, right? So, what does that look like?
Yeah, keep them going and keep them producing. I can see them buying like bags of beans or something like that to keep this thing going. Is that how you do it, or what?
Taco Bell, all Taco Bell.
Tokenomics behind it. Beans.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really involved in the manufacturing and packaging of the product. I just distribute it.
It's
So
the
I
high
don't
gas fees with it.
say that again.
Maybe that's
They're
why
high
gas is
fees when you're
expensive these days.
transporting it.
He's asking about the gas fees on the
Hey yo.
Okay, I'm hooked.
Spend gas to get some gas, guys. That should be your shill, Samson. I like it.
All right, Samson. How in the hell are you distributing this so far?
Yeah, so we use multiple distribution networks. Obviously, you got local distribution, you got international distribution. So we have our distribution line set up. I have multiple businesses, so I kind of use distribution networks that I already have in place, and it just kind of all fell into place and worked out. So,
is this available like in Bangkok? If I were to walk through Bangkok, could I get this, like the fart jar, like on the side of the,
like a vending machine?
No, not a vending machine. I mean, I'm assuming anything can be had in Bangkok, right? So,
I think he's asking if this is international.
Yeah,
it's international. I don't know if anybody's bought any from Bangkok, but I'm sure money talks, right? We'll figure it out.
I mean, that does seem right up their alley.
Just to know what sort of jar you're getting, you know.
And another thing we're thinking about doing is, so we're thinking about franchising.
Oh my God! Like this is the
franchising farts.
I mean, you could be onto something. This is something. And by the way, just so you know, we're talking with OnlyFan whale. So you guys know what whales look like in this space. And there's whales in every space. So Samson is OnlyFan whale who's actually doubled down, monetized his position, has over 50,000 followers on OnlyFans, and has made a real name for himself in the the entire platform. So well done on that, Samson, and becoming a whale status in OnlyFans. So now you're talking about kind of monetizing. What other things do they sell? I know I've heard of, little thing with bathwater, and now we're hearing about actually, jars with actual farts in them who are kind of packaged up into a glass mason jar, right? Is that how they're shipped?
Yeah, they're all mason jars.
That's the wrong type of gas, guys. Come on.
Keeps it fresh, right?
Yeah, it's a perfect seal. And like I said, we store them in a refrigerated, refrigerator, so that keeps the shelf life longer. And
Is there any insurance with it, just in case it leaks out or so it drops and breaks?
Yeah, that's got to be a common problem. Gas leaks, right?
It's just one little small jar. It's not a big deal. We don't have to have any kind of special insurance for that. No. Yeah, so far so good. We've done great.
Flavors of these jars, is there like the bean fart, the carne asada fart, the pollo asada fart? Like, is there the chili fart? Like,
the Taco Bell is going to be the game winner.
Like, are they all the same batch? Do they come in like, oh, this was her bean batch, or this was her
what was the legendary batch, man?
Yeah, like different strains of weed, man. You got it.
Yeah, I know. Like, come on, what am I getting in this jar? Well, how's it labeled? Is it like got a flavor or like? Come on, is it got a color? Like, is it like pink cloud, green cloud? What's going on inside this jar?
It was very interesting. By the way, Samson, I was telling a good buddy about this business, and he immediately turned to his wife and was like, "Babe, we got to get into this." Is this really something that anybody can kind of do? Start your own business at home? Is there some kind of a?
Yeah, so that's what we're kind of talking about, with the whole franchise idea. So I think it's it's kind of a low overhead business to start. If you know what I mean. It's pretty low overhead. So I think it's a good opportunity for people that maybe don't have the capital to start a business.
So
mason jars and Taco Bell. Let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think it would be appropriate if maybe if I was like capturing some, maybe when the wife's taking a nap or something, kind of capture a couple to see how it goes,
Let's see. That's the secret nap fart.
Just invest right now. We're in. I'm in. Give me a fart jar.
Take my money.
Who's aping in, guys? Who's doing it?
I got a special request. I need a brown.
So you guys literally, Samson, you guys literally put her ass to work is what you've done, right? That's what it sounds like.
I think that should be our new motto right there. Our new.
Are you already recruiting Green? I mean, is this something that we can all participate in, Samson? If we want to,
we were going to scrape, on her feet and put that in a jar so we could, people would love that.
Do you reckon we could do like a chainmail, Mofos chainmail jar?
Yeah, I'm thinking, how can we let people participate? Is there a way? Is there a hotline, something that we can call if we want to ship in some jars? Maybe.
Is this inclusive?
No, it doesn't have to be. That's what I'm saying. We're if we do this franchise deal, you can just distribute straight from the comfort of your own home.
Well, okay, so you got fart jars. My wife, we're going to scrape the toe jam out of her feet, and I was thinking of like booger jars, where I just fill my snot jars. So anybody?
I mean, that might be honestly, that might be a little overboard.
Oh God!
Right?
You
got to find somewhere. I mean, Samson, what do you think? I mean, do you think you do got to draw a line with this?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I would say maybe some seasoning on top, but I wouldn't go too far with it.
Ooh, then is there a market for that, Samson? I mean, does that tickle someone's fancy?
I mean, I guess you're gonna have to trial and error that.
Oh my God, this is going downhill fast, guys. If you're just, it's going downhill fast. I mean, I'm trying to have a productive conversation.
We're already at the bottom of the hill. What are you talking about?
Yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, please don't judge us. This is Mofos After Dark. I never even knew. Like, this is one of those things where why didn't I think of it? Why didn't I think of it? And
yeah, he's the legend. Definitely the guy you look at and go, mate, that is a legend.
Yeah, you could turn anything into
my
gold.
role model.
Yeah, guys, Samson could turn anything into gold. I'm definitely hitting a follow on him tonight. That mofo. OnlyFan 50,000 subscribers on OnlyFans, and there's got to be a reason. Samson knows what he's doing.
Well,
So-
that's how he can afford those white pants. Now I get it. Now I totally understand.
Absolutely.
Until I found the post, I completely thought you were joking and pulling my chain.
Nice. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate the interview. It's been a lot of people have been waiting all week to hear what it's like to be an OnlyFan well. So appreciate everybody coming in tonight. It is about time to wrap it up. Samson, thank you so much for all the insight and all the alpha. I think we are all leaving this room much smarter, possibly.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah. Looks like we got Noodle Cup. What's up, Noodle Cup?
I just was thinking about what they were saying about the fart jars, and I was just thinking, does it have to be farts? Could it just be clouds in jars? You could have confetti clouds, gold dust clouds, just all kinds of things.
Oh, sell my old bong rips in jars.
Do they smell?
Yeah.
But yeah, the people do
that's
actually
some
like things in jars. There was actually a meme a while back about various things in jars. So I mean, there might be a market for that.
Yeah, it sounds like there is Noodle Cup. It sounds like there.
We're flipping a jar is called White Lightning, son.
Noodle Cup. It does sound like there's a market for things in jars. So, yeah, thanks Noodle Cup. Thanks Noodle Cup for coming up.
More of your time.
Yeah, no, I love the name Noodle Cup. It makes me giggle. I appreciate it.
But not since I was in the Army have I heard a more disturbed hour-long conversation than what I just witnessed.
Oh, yeah.
Is this Robert? You are on our HR team. Is this? Are we gonna be okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. My 18-year-old daughter walked through the room during that conversation, and I think she questioned my sanity in listening to this nonsense.
Nothing to question here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. I knew. We have been giving fair warning for everybody who's tuning in.
I told her to steer clear of this side of the house, but kids are defiant.
Hey, Canadian, do you so what are you out doing, mofo? You're late to the meeting.
I am on my way to go make it up to the lady. I sometimes I don't prioritize her enough, so I got to show her some respect and take some time aside, and so I had to stay off the Twitter for a little bit because I get into some of these spaces and I'm like MIA for a couple of days, and she's like, "Well, I can never get a hold of you," and so I got to show her I value her and take her out and make her feel special and show her that I still love her, even though I love the mofos.
That's amazing. You sounded just like her when you just said that.
That may have been from repetition of hearing it, but my brain is picking it up now. Anyways, I gotta hop off of the space. I'll probably stay and listen for a little bit. Maybe I'll try to see if the girlfriend will come up on stage and do a co-host or a guest speaker, and you guys can get a little bit behind the Canadian Mofos other half.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
All right. Sorry, I left you guys hanging without any knowledge. I'll be more up to date after today.
All right, Canadian. Well, guys, we thank you for coming up, everybody. We're going to be cutting it short, actually, Canadian. Guys, we got E-Bots up in the house. Kev the Fisherman, Rob, Samson, the OnlyFan Well.
Mofos After Dark, bringing you the laughs and the cringe.
But not since I was in the Army have I heard a more disturbed conversation than what I just witnessed.
You're listening to the Mofos After Dark. Oh, yeah.
Where did you guys find Mama Bear? Because honestly, I want to like hire you just to hype me up in VCs and all my AMAs. You are you're just so special. I love you.
Yeah, I think
And Mama,
Hershey onboarded her.
Mama Bear's awesome. There was one night we were in a space and she was talking and she hadn't had any ETH NFTs yet. And I told her to DM me her address and I sent her first ETH NFT. Isn't that right, Mama Bear?
That is the truth, Hershey. You corrupted me good. I'm so glad I got a Doodori. I absolutely adore her. My girls, they're like, oh, Mama, are you going to make your hair red? I said, no, I'm just going to let it be whatever color it is. It's kind of sparkly, tinsely. It's glittery like me. So I'm just going to let it be what it is. And they're like, no, make it red. And when you sent me that Doodori, I was like, oh, I do kind of miss being blonde. I'm like, man, that would have worked really well, but I'm probably I'm not really for hire. I just find if I find communities and I find good people who love people and are promoting and are doing, I am all in. I mean, like it's not possible to influence me when I am decided and I've chosen. My face is Flint and I'm good and I am sold on the blue temps. Nobody could crowbar me away from the blue temps. I love them. And Hershey, you blessed me. I just can't even tell you. Thank you.
Mama Bear, thank you so much. I think the feeling is definitely mutual. I don't think anybody could pry us away from you. I think you're one of the most special people in the space, and thank you so much for all your kindness. By the way, I haven't cried in 10 years, and she got me twice in 2 days. It was terrible. I was like, man, she's breaking me down. I don't know.
Oh,
She
crying mofo.
I can
Oh,
give you
man.
a funny. I can give you a funny if you want a good funny. Do you want a good funny?
Is it a dad joke? All right. Well, we'll take a good funny, and we'll come down to that cool cat down there with their hand up. The name is XXXXX with boxes. So we're coming right to you, but we need to hear a joke first
You
from
have
Mama
to have
Bear.
a good funny. Okay, it's
Yes.
kind of a mama dad joke. So it's a good mofo joke. It just cracked myself up. There's two potatoes standing on a corner. How do you know which one is the prostitute?
I'm already laughing.
Yeah.
Did you say potatoes?
I did. Two potatoes are standing on the corner. How do you know which one is the prostitute?
I don't know. I can't wait to hear though.
The one that says, Idaho.
Oh my gosh, Mama Bear.
I love you.
Oh geez,
classic.
Mama Bear, you are a
Oh, my
funny
God.
Mama Mofo for sure.
Jokes like that won me my wife. So I'm just gonna add that to my list.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. It's been my favorite joke since I was like 14 or 15, and I have to be careful who I tell my joke around, but I thought in a room full of mofos, what a better place.
Guys, we're gonna come back.
Mofos After Dark, bringing you the laughs and the cringe.
Not since I was in the Army have I heard a more disturbed conversation than what I just witnessed.
You're listening to the Mofos After Dark. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to watch the UFC while being in here. I have 1 ETH on Masvidal to win by knockout, TKO, or submission. If it wins, I'm gonna give someone a Azuki Ape Social Club. You can sell it.
And you're betting on damn boxing fights?
It's UFC, pussy.
Is it McGregor?
No, it's Masvidal versus Kobe. I've backed the outsider, a massive outsider.
Do you like McGregor?
I do. I like McGregor. I like Biggie, hence the name. Dum Dum. Come on.
Hey, what's that guy? What's that Ukrainian, the kid? What super dangerous?
What did you say?
Is he from Russia or Ukraine?
Hospital.
Yeah, Hospita. Yeah, what's up with that guy? I thought you were a big fan. What's
Man,
up?
he's like a UFC fighter, but he's like 20 or something. Like he's not.
Yeah,
a
he
clown.
looks. No.
Nah.
I gotcha. Notorious. Lulu. She's Scottish.
Yeah, what
and
you doing
she's from
awake?
the UK.
Why are you awake, Lily? Like, what is wrong with you?
Well,
I stayed up late to be here for the Mofos, but I need to go recharge my batteries. So good night to you all, and if you're on later on, I'll jump back in the room.
Lulu, thank you so much. Go get some rest. We need you to be strong and fully rested. So go get some rest.
Good night, Lulu. She's a smart mofo going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Good night. Mr. Pickle, I saw your mic go off. Do you have an update for us?
No, I'm just over here cooking and listening because I have to eat something. I've been in calls all day long. I just realized I haven't eaten anything. It's like 9:39.
Another smart mofo, Mama Bear, right?
That's
Eating
right.
and sleeping.
That's right. I'm collecting ways that we can work mofo into. Once upon a time I had a colorful set of words that I used to, litter through my language, but that was a brief period of time. So now I've decided I'm just going to sprinkle mofo in any possibility that we can. So we should come up with creative ways to use it.
Yeah, Mama, I love the litter my vocabulary. Creatively litter my vocabulary. That's awesome. Well put, Mama Bear.
I'm just slowly watching my money just fade away right now. Like,
is he getting beat?
He lost the first round, but he has to knock him out or get a TKO because he's not going to win on decisions. But yeah, balls deep.
Did you bet a whole ETH Notorious on the underdog?
Well, my money, it wasn't like in NFT terms, it's an ETH, but it was like just under like 1,900, like $2,500.
Oh my gosh, Notorious! You could have got a lot of mofos for that.
Yeah, but mofos aren't going to win me 4.5 ETH back. Well, maybe they will actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say you never know.
Yeah, they probably would.
How's your fight going, Notorious? Tell us about it.
Nope, don't want to talk about
it. What happened, man?
And he's slow. And he's fighting against cardio Kobe, as I call him. He's getting him to the ground, elbow, jab. But Masvidal just needs to focus, hit the legs, spark him out. Hit the legs, spark him out. Because he's not going to win the fight if it goes to the judges anyway.
Man, that's too bad. You got to be careful.
It's not over yet, bro. It's not over yet.
It's never over till it's over, bro. And by the way,
exactly.
we got a lot of special people coming through the room tonight. You look at the Canadian mofo, you look at J-Ron, all the people, Mama Bear, Notorious, polar opposites. She's so full of love and he's just not. So lots of different mofos.
Shut up, pussy. I can hear you still.
There's a lot of different mofos in the community, but we love them all equally. So yeah,
we all just mofoing around.
Just all mofoing around, man. So much fun, guys.
I am foaming at the mouth right now. Like, what am I watching? right hook, left hook, kick to the body. All he had to do was run, jump, punch, and he just let him free. He just goes, nah, mate, you know what? I've beat you up enough. Take a breather. When he should have just flew at him.
Your guy got soft or what?
Nah, my guy was going ham on him there. He rocked him. It was his only chance to go for the KO. And he goes, nah, you know what? I'm too tired. I'll step back, let him recover a wee bit as well because I'm out of breath. It's getting tense because it depends on how everyone knows the judges are rigged. Everybody knows it, so it has potential to be 2-2 right now.
Yeah, it's highly possible for sure. His fighter got rugged. Mama Bear rugged him. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Heavy.
Just lost.
Yeah, but if he
there was
did
fights
some
tonight,
mofos,
huh?
he wouldn't be a rugged mofo.
Yeah,
That's right.
Masvidal versus Kobe Covington. I had like 1 ETH on Masvidal. Probably an emotional thing to do. Yeah.
Notorious.
You know what? Make it up on the next one. Don't even sweat it.
Kobe fought like a snake, just fought on the ground, up against the cage. Masvidal rocked him down on one knee, and what does Masvidal do? He steps back to take a breather instead of flying on him.
The proceeding was presented by the Mofos. Thanks for listening to Mofos After Dark. Oh Yeah.